good afternoon. Is it? Not yet. Morning. Got a little bit more to go. Everyone, thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that you're having a nice day as you stop on in. Thank you so much for stopping through and coming on down. Listen, we're listening to a little bit of Clannad today. We're going to listen to this track, which the name I dare not to try and pronounce, so I won't. This is going to be off their album. I may mispronounce it, but it's shorter, so I'll give it a shot. Fwame, which is Irish for sound, which was released in 1982. Listening to this track because this was suggested and sponsored by Lyrical. Thank you so much for the recommendation and thank you so much for the support as well. I truly appreciate that. Let's go ahead and dive straight on in. I got it pulled up. You're ready. You're pulled up here. Let's let it go. Discuss it a little bit after. Here we go.
Mhórag ve gachul duali kuche gagan bruamar tara.
So
Come on, your cree, we go aris na hike, Mhórag yara.
They each get a moment
Shoot the boy, you van clock, you shall fall, see how
Dache uren buchen Tyler Siki, Juna Maragachi.
I love That's a lovely piece of music. I love how they come to harmonize together and they sound so warm and there's a certain bounce, a certain very, very gentle sway in how they move rhythmically. And then they each have a moment to sing a solo, a little bit of a line or two. And I love how distinct their voices are. So you really get who they are in those particular lines. And all we get for musical accompaniment is a little bit of keyboard that begins to rise alongside of the music there. It just breathes and inhales and inhales and inhales. Not an exhale necessarily on this particular track, but it's a constant inhale there, which just guides their voices to its eventual end there. And I really, really liked, let me use names. Ooh, I don't know which one it was. I can't say which one it was. It may have been Paul. It may have been Paul or Kieran. I'm guessing Paul. When his voice came through, there's such a rustic naturalness to him. Where was it? Especially that last, well, like the second, third to last note, where he kind of drops down just a little bit more. There's like this beautiful earthiness to it. It's like if you were to take your hand and reach down and grab like some rich soil, like I'm talking good soil. It's still dirt, but there's something like just rich for it. And so when his voice went to that deeper folky sound right there, just that note, like it was like he reached into the rich soil and just pulled out a little bit more from there. Honestly, kind of curious. This track was not even 2 minutes. Hear me out.
Down past Don Louis' bonny lakes, one morning I did stray, until I reached sweet Gheallaidh banks, where the sun strolled around through Alban Beck and down along the shore and gazed with admiration on the green fields of
Gaothdobhair. Here.
I visit Mhórag on Middleton Heights I stand. Beneath me lies the ocean wide and Mhórag strand. The sandy banks so dear to me, those banks I do adore. Behind me lies sweet Derrybeck and the green fields of Gaothdobhair. The bonny Isle of Gheallaidh and Englishmen so near. I see the little fishing fleet as it lies along the pier. I wander through the graveyard where those have gone before, that once lived happy and content by the green fields of Gaothdobhair. I see sweet Inishower and far off Tory. I view the ocean liners as they steam along and steam. On board are Irish emigrants with hearts both sad and sore, as they gazed on old Gheallaidh hills on the green fields of Gaothdobhair.
It's a rainy day right now, and I'm watching the rain streak on the window. This is so perfectly fitting with that. So, title-wise, perhaps not. The green fields of... Oh, I was listening to the pronunciations of the different places in the lyrics, and I know I'm going to butcher it when we go into those lyrics. But you know what I like about this, speaking of continuity, which we didn't speak about before, is at the end of the previous track, you had those had the keyboards that came in, right? And then it kind of continues that briefly here in Green Fields. Just a little bit of the keys. And then eventually it settles into strictly the strings with the guitars and such going on there. And a little bit of flute as well. And that's just a beautiful, scenic, and picturesque piece of folk. Gorgeous singing. Sensitive, soft. It's the type of singing and music that just lulls you into a gentle nod, not a boredom or a sleepy nod, just a all is okay. For just a moment, all is okay. You know what this is? This is a musical vacation. Wherever you're at right now, if you're at work, school, you're in a mental place where you're maybe just a little stressed out, a little tired, a little exhausted, allow the music to take you somewhere. Allow it to take you on a brief mental vacation for 4 minutes or so in this track, or if you want to take both of them together, maybe 6 or so. And I think that After the song ends, you'll feel a little bit better. Or maybe you'll feel a little less better that you have to open your eyes and come back to wherever you are. We didn't look at the lyrics for the first track, so I have those pulled up here, the translation. Wee Mhórag of the curls down to her back, what has left you in such a bad mood? Leading the cow with calf to the field, and I shall not see my sweetheart, lads, and I shall not see my darling, lads. Go on and walk the tweed cloth for a wedding suit, my beloved. For there is a new one in the tailor's shop, and she is coming home today or tomorrow. My beloved does not want it. He has a gray one, and it's heart and run. Okay, so first of all, what is the translation of the title of the song? Maybe I can get that if I do a translate to English. Mhórag's Promised Land. Okay, so that's what this means, Mhórag's Promised Land. And, I mean, it seems to be a folk story of sorts. Looking for a wedding suit. I don't know exactly, though. I don't know exactly. I'm not sure. That I'm not sure of. But let's move on to Green Fields, which, like I said, I'm going to butcher a lot of the words and places here. I tried. I was listening to how they pronounce them, but I know that I'll mess up. Down past Louis's bonny lakes, one morning I did stray until I reached sweet cloudy banks where the silvery salmon play. I strolled around through Old Bunbeg and down along the shore and gazed with admiration on the green fields of... She said it very quickly and smoothly, as if she speaks the language, which I do not. Gaothdobhair. Like, she said it almost in 2 syllables, while I'm saying it in several. Gaothdobhair. Gaothdobhair. I visited Maghlosher on Middleton Heights. I stand. Beneath me lies the ocean wide and Marchagalan strand. Those sandy banks so dear to me, those banks I do adore. Behind me lies sweet Derrybeg and the green fields of Gaothdobhair. The bonny Isle of Gola and Irishmen so near, I see the little fishing fleet as it lies along the pier. I wander through the graveyard where those who have gone before, that once lived happy and content by the green fields of Gaothdobhair. I see sweet Irish Orthider and far off Tory Isle. I view the ocean liners as they stream along in style. On board are Irish emigrants with hearts both sad and sore as they gazed on old Tir hills and the green fields of Gaothdobhair. So once again, it's a very beautiful, not only picturesque ode to this place, but also talking about the history, the people of the past, the people of the present, the people of the future, those who stayed and those who left and those who came. Now I'm curious, let's do a Google search on this particular place. All right, so it's a human settlement in the Republic of Ireland. I'm pulling up some images so we can get a little bit of a look. So here are those shores that she spoke of. You can see them right here. And perhaps even here's one of the boats that she spoke of, although the picture's blurry. So here is the actual place, which is a really beautiful hill. Look at that. That is a really nice place for a stroll. I can see the inspiration. And you got a cute little lamb. Oh, that's a ram. It looks like a really nice scenic place, this particular area, which I'm sorry for my mispronunciations. Yerk Fuller, let me know what you guys thought of it. Well, yes, you, Yerk Fuller, let me know what you thought of it. Thank you for the support. But everyone else as well, let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments down below. I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. Hope you enjoyed these tracks. And I will see you all later. Bye, guys.